What are some of the survival skills that you have? I would like to add one to your survival skill. It is one skill that not many people have because many people take it for granted and some just play emotions around it, and many people avoid it. And thank God it's a skill that you don't need to go to school to learn. And it's simply called disappointment. Disappointment. I know you were not expecting me to say that, but it is what it is. Disappointment is a survival skill. You have to learn how to disappoint people, to say no in capital letters without feeling guilty whatsoever. So I know that you would say, I don't know how to disappoint people. As a matter of fact, whenever disappointment is used, it is usually used in a bad context. But I am telling you now that disappointment is not necessarily a bad thing. It can be used in good context also. And you may say, I don't like to disappoint people, I don't want to disappoint people. If you don't want to learn it as a skill, get it as a tool. More like if in your first aid box you have garri there, you should put disappointment at one corner so that when the need arises, you will carry it as a tool. Use it just for the sake of your survival. You know, when you take medication, it's not because medicine is sweet. It is because it is necessary for your health. It is because you want your health to be restored, or you are after health that you take it. Put disappointment there so that when you need it, when the need arises, for the sake of your good, you should carry disappointment and use. You shouldn't go about trying not to disappoint people, trying so hard to please everybody, trying so hard to do what you feel everybody will be comfortable with. Don't go about doing that. You will eventually hurt yourself. Even Jesus, there were times that he disappointed people, and you are not even Jesus. You will don't go about with the mindset that you want to help everybody, you want to save everybody. You are not the savior. I don't know your name, but your name is not savior. And even if your name is savior, you were not born to come and save everybody. Even the savior did not save everybody. I hope you know. He presented it to everybody, but not everybody accepted the salvation. So why are you trying so hard to save everybody? Why? So I know that there are certain people that you respect so much, you don't want to turn down their offer and all of those things. And I respect that. There are certain people that I respect also. But you should keep in mind that whatever decision that you take, you would be the person that will live with the consequence, regardless of who made you to make that decision, who led you into making that decision, or who you were trying to please, or who you were trying not to displease. Whatever the situation, know that you will be the person that will live with the consequence of your actions. So you have to be responsible, otherwise people will push you here and there. And there is another tricky situation. Maybe someone did you a favor. Some people do you favors and you feel indebted, you feel the responsibility, you want to pay them back, and so you want to do them certain favors also, or you want to succumb to some of their requests as a way of paying back. I have good news for you. If you belong to this bucket, or if you ever find yourself in this situation, there are certain people that you did certain favors to that cannot pay you back, and that makes it fair. That strikes a balance. People will do things for you that you cannot pay them back, and you will do certain things for certain people that they cannot pay you back. So that makes it balanced. That is how God created the universe, so that we can live dependent on each other. So don't carry it on your head that this person did me a favor, I would have to return the favor, even if it means displeasing myself, even if it will affect me negatively. It is wrong. Don't do that to yourself. You know, certain people have entered into trouble because they are trying so hard to please people, and people will be fine without you. Before you came along, people were fine, right? And after you leave, people will still be fine. So what are you doing? What are you doing trying to play God, trying to play Jesus, or trying to be in charge of people's well-being? It's not a bad thing to care for people, but there is always a boundary to everything. There is always a limit to every help you can offer, to everything that you can do, even out of good intention. So we see how Herod actually killed John the Baptist, not because he wanted to. It was not his intention, but because he wanted to please his guests. He killed somebody, took someone's life. Pilate was anxious to set Jesus free, but because he wanted to please the Jews, they were shouting, "Crucify him." So it was not what he wanted. He just wanted to please the Jews. He said, "Oh yeah," he may not have killed Jesus by himself, but he permitted the death, and he had the opportunity, the choice to say, "No, I wouldn't do this." But because he wanted to be in the good books of the Jews, he decided to. He say, if you don't crucify this man, you are not a friend of Caesar. And he wanted to win the friendship of Caesar, and that led him to kill somebody. Even Herod, in Acts of the Apostles, he killed James. He wanted to even kill Peter. Just look, because he found that after killing James, the people were happy. So he said, "Peter, come. Even you will die today." So imagine how many more people would have died because he wanted to please, or because people wanted to please other people. I know that you don't want to kill somebody in order to please other people. You don't even have the guts. You don't have they're not born you well. And that is where my point is coming from, right? You will eventually become the victim, because something has to give way for something to take place. So if you don't have the guts to kill, or your conscience will not permit you to kill somebody for the sake of other people, eventually you will be the victim. You will end up killing yourself, killing your dreams, killing your visions, your aspirations, whatever you are chasing in life. You will put them on hold because you want to please people. What a disappointment. And people don't care. In the end, I hope you are wise enough to know that in the end, people don't care. And this is not me advocating that you should be cruel to people, but this is me advocating that you should be wise enough to know when to stop, when to withdraw your hand of help, or when to fold your hands. Sometimes you say, "I'm doing this because I love this person." You should be able to love people to the extent of denying them certain things for their good and for your good also. If you say you love people, how about yourself? Are you not a person also? So the love should begin with you. Charity should begin at home. You should love yourself to the point that you can deny people certain things for your sake. And you should also love people to the extent that you can deny them. There are certain things that you deny people out of love. Not everything we ask our parents that they give to us, and it is out of love, not hatred. They can't hate us. They don't hate us, and they even can't. And there are certain things that we ask God that He does not give to us, and it is not out of hatred. God cannot hate you, but He would have to deny you certain things out of love for you. So love is not even an excuse not to use this tool or to use this skill called disappointment. Say no to people and keep a straight face. Don't be disappointed in yourself, or don't feel guilty for disappointing other people. That is what life is all about. You would learn that it is impossible actually for everybody to be happy about everything, including yourself. So better be wise enough to know when to draw the line and say, beyond this place I wouldn't go. Set boundaries. So if you've not heard anything in all of the long English that I've been speaking, just keep in mind that you have to disappoint people at certain times. You have to make a decision that, see, once and again, I have to disappoint people for my own good, for my own sake, for the good of the person also. I hope you keep that in mind.